Today, I did something a little bit different. I pioneered into the great unknown. These have their place and they're very, very handy. They even make better styles than this igniter. Surely you've seen the ones where you click it and it takes off. This one's not. This one's a little bit older. But let's say you get tired of buying these right here because this takes time and money. Well, I got something different to show you if you are constantly like soldering or doing some kind of fittings or something like that and you just need some heat. What I'm about to show you, I suggest you do not try it home, and if you do, you didn't see it from me. I suggest you don't do this. Yeah. So let's say you're doing weird projects like this. Never mind what that is. But let's say you need heat, you need it like now, because that's what you're doing, you're soldering. Say hello to my new tool. What this is an air chuck valve. That's all this is, with an aluminum tip. Now you notice there's masking tape around this. Well, there's little holes where I thought I was supposed to let air into so it can mix with the natural gas. Well, it didn't really work, because what had actually happened is this put fireballs out on the side of it. It's pretty funny actually. What this is a check valve. Check valve only allows air or fuel or gas, or same old, same thing, to go in one direction. And that's my secondary, and my primary is all the way over here. There's 1,000 ways you could do this. I actually just tapped into my natural gas line right here. This one did not have a shutoff, so I installed all of this. Simply comes up over here like this. Now this hose is technically not rated for this, but you know what? I am at home a scientist. At your house, you are whatever you choose to be, and this is what I am. So you would think, oh my God, you'd blow up your house, you'd blow up your house. Yeah, I already did it, and it worked. So let's move on a little bit about the two different methods of the striking, because you have to have the spark to ignite the natural gas. This one, push a button, and I've had a lot of issues with this one being consistent, but this is an igniter. Push the button for like a barbecue grill. That's exactly what this is for. My problem with this is not consistent, and it's hard as heck to aim the nozzle, and it's kind of a pain really. So then I actually went back to this. It's basically junk. This is cracked. This is cracked, excuse me, and the ohm value. Anyways, this is just bad, but it still works. And it just wasn't working for my gas stove anymore, so I actually just kind of kept it for a show and tell. Well, actually, I kind of like this one better, and you'll see why in just a moment. Alright, first test is with the barbecue igniter. Watch as I use it like this. It is very hard to control because this style, you can see if I'm barely pushing it, so I might have to rig something in here to make it a little bit better. Notice I'm not dying, I'm not blowing up. Big fireball. Pretty cool. And my tip is not hot. Not hot at all. Awesome. And it's aluminum, by the way. That's my tip. Alright, I actually took off the tape here that was blocking the oxygen, and my research says that the oxygen goes in this pipe while the gas is going outward, and then that's what creates a good mix, so to speak. Well, anyways, I wanted to show you what happens with this natural gas setup when I take off the spot for the air to go into. It's not very pretty. It's actually kind of scary. Alright, here we go with the igniter, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, scary, huh? The sides of it caught on fire. Right. I don't like it, so that's why I taped off the sides. Now, for something else, like a different design, that might be appropriate, but for mine, I'm not having that good of luck with it, so. And there we go. I put my little masking tape on there to block those holes, because I didn't like that. Alright, now I'm going to push the button, which is over here for this 120 volts igniter, and the trouble with it is I just now hit it, so we're now counting to Mississippi B3. Just now hit it, and it only works when it gets very yellow right in the middle, and I'll show you. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. There it goes. Just like that, I have a flame. Nice and pretty. Oh, oh. They're very, very pretty. Yay. So now I'm just going to hit my button over here, which is on my surge controller, and off she goes. And there she goes, and now she won't work. If someone was wanting to improve this design, what you could do is you could use a resistor circuit when you're not using this and you're just kind of working in your shop, and you could, that way it'll keep it nice and hot, because when it's dead cold it takes like maybe 10 to 15 seconds for this thing to warm up bright cherry red. Now when it gets bright cherry red, well, it's pretty hot. It heats up the whole area around you. Yeah, so that is really different strokes for different folks, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I think I'm going to end up using this guy because this is just a pain in the tail. But yeah, natural gas setup. I'm going to control this little nozzle. I want to put like a nut or something on my little handle because it's kind of a pain in the butt, really. Fire, 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 fire. Yeah, so I think I'm going to put, like I said, a nut right there so I can adjust it. For other stuff, it's actually nice. So, like if I'm trying to loosen up metal or something like that. So, anyway. Alright, here we are. Finally got it set. And you can see how I've got my bolt and a couple nuts in there, and that's what keeps my finger from going fire, fire, fire. Yeah, basically. Okay, so watch. Here we go. I just have it propped over here laying on my drill. This is the igniter. And I got my little flame here. And watch how I adjust this depending on what job I'm working on. Just nice and easy. I got them snug, and you'll see as I'm turning this, the flame will go down because I don't need that much heat. Don't need that much heat. So I want just a little nice candle flame. About like so. That might work. Let me try it again. Oh, there we go. Maybe just a tad bit back out. There we go. I think I'm good with that. I think I'm good with that. Yeah. Perfect. Awesome. Hope you liked. Mind you, the igniters for appliances, they always stay on. Like for example, your furnace, while it's running, they stay on the whole entire time while it's pushing heat through your house. Your natural gas stove, same exact thing. That's just how these work. Alright. Please like and subscribe. By subscribing, you help empower independent people like myself. I'm just a pioneer. There's a lot more people like me, and thus we help give free knowledge to the web. Subscribe.